Madlang Peps. I am Rita Jane T. Lapis from BS Ed Mathematics in Cebu Normal University, and for today's video, we were going to talk about how to become an effective communicator. But before anything else, I would like to define and emphasize what is effective communicator and how it is so important. Effective communicator means being able to both listen and clearly express yourself. It is important because it allows us to clearly translate our intentions and feelings to understandable messages. It makes us productive and somehow cuts down unintended consequences that arise as a result of miscommunication. And also, through effective communication, we will be able to understand what others are saying. So, in order to achieve and fulfill effective communication, it requires a diverse skill set that covers both verbal and non-verbal communication cues as well as active listening. So, here is my 7 ways on how to become an effective communicator. So, watch out! First is to determine your purpose or objectives. In this case, what do you hope to accomplish? What do you want to say? Is it good or bad? Is it immediate or long-term? What action or response from your audience will show that you have communicated successfully? Understanding your objectives will help shape the communication style and make you more effective. Second is listen actively and effectively. An effective communicator is an effective and good listener. Communication isn't just about what you say. If you want people to listen to you, you need to listen to them. It's the reciprocity. When they see you more engaged or interested to them, they will also give the same engagement and interest to you. So don't get so focused on what you're saying that you miss their important comments, emotions, and reactions. Likewise, when others are speaking, listen and process what they're trying to communicate instead of planning your response. When everyone is actively involved, communication is far more effective. Third is note your body language. One thing to achieve an effective communication is how you accompanied it with non-verbal communication cues like hand gestures. Communication involves not just the word you speak, but what your body is saying. Without realizing it, your body language can send a stronger message than your words. Fourth is know your audience and be sensitive. The same speech, conversation, or sales speech won't succeed with every audience. Modify your language for each group so that you're not being condescending or speaking in a way in which your audience can't understand. Adjusting how and what you say to match your audience will improve your communication skills. Aside from knowing your audience, be sensitive to your words. Maybe some of them can hurt or against someone's belief and faith. Fifth is pace yourself. Pay attention to how quickly you're speaking and whether your audience appears to be processing what you're saying. Slow down if necessary and vary the volume and rhythm of your speech to hold their attention. It's important to deliberately repeat important points a few times to make sure your listeners hear what you have to say. 6. Choose the right time. Choose the right time when you talk to someone. Think before communicating. Maybe she or he is in the bad mood or not. In general, whether you're planning to deliver good or bad news or simply presenting a new idea that requires energy and focus, be aware of your audience mindset. Timing is a big factor in successful communication. Lastly, be clear and concise. Don't spend too much time setting up your idea or request. Communicate your needs and desires clearly. You'll not only avoid misunderstandings, you'll earn respect through your honesty and clarity and have a greater chance of accomplishing your goal. But before ending this vlog, I interviewed some of my friends to answer how to become an effective communicator. And guys, here are their response.
As a BSc English major student, it is one of the essential qualities that we need to enhance. Therefore, I suggest to become an effective communicator, one must be pleasant and approachable. These things not only make the person you are talking to more likely to want to help you, it also makes them more likely to ask questions if they need to clarify any part of your discussions.
One of the components of communication process is decoding. Decoding is when a receiver interprets the message. Thus, it is significant to a communicator to relay the message effectively. In order to be an effective communicator, you must consider if the receiver interprets the message correctly, because if not, it will lead to misunderstanding.
To be an effective communicator, you must listen actively. Active listeners are able to communicate their interest in what the speaker is saying. This can include maintain an upright posture, an eye contact, and keeping other movements to a minimum. To demonstrate interest, you should also periodically let the other participant know that you understand what they're saying. Second, speak clearly. Speaking clearly includes a variety of factors such as tone, volume, and pacing. Make sure your tone is appropriate to the audience. For instance, if you're speaking to a group in a large room, a loud volume is likely most appropriate. Additionally, ensure you're speaking at a pace that listeners can follow.
I hope you guys learned a lot. And thank you for watching. Ciao, adios.